What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we made our way here to the Nintendo Ancient Tech Lab, and well, in this episode, let's head inside and see what's going on over here. So, let's go talk to this guy. Hello. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all the Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah slate, isn't it? Never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Stasis. Ah, Magnesis. Yes, yes. The robot bombs and Cronus. What else? Let's see. That's it for runes. But, strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand what they're missing. There must be some reason. Ah, where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? How the heck did you know that? Letting Impa cut me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah slate would appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Miss Director, this is a real Sheikah slate. Director? Oh, that's right, I haven't introduced you to our director. Miss Purah happens to be right over there. As the Nintendo Ancient Tech Lab director, Miss Purah is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. Check it. I have the utmost respect for Miss Purah and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see the director may look like a young girl, but... well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Miss Purah herself. Alright, sure thing. So, what's up, Purah? Hey, are you surprised? The director of the laboratory is not Simon, it's me! Snappity snap. Oh, Lord. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? You don't know if you've changed a bit in 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter, I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with the look on your face? You do still remember me, right? I can't say that I do, no. Really? Well, I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely in the slumber of restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me? Yeah, not really. As expected. After 100 years in the slumber of restoration, subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Aren't you a child? How very rude. Perhaps not rude at all. I suppose it's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways, it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you go. Here you are after 100 years. Here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment. And to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you have got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Purah, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah slate. And what do you say to that? Yes please? I knew you'd say that. Alright then, first I need you to run an errand for me. Oh, really? What's the look on your face? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah slate for free, did you? Kinda did. Post-slumber of restoration, subject is plagued by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside the laboratory? Yeah, I know that one. Could you bring me the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and use it to light our furnace? The sweet little guardian stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if women these days still say things like sweet and little. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyways. Okay, then I'm counting on you for that blue flame. Alright, sure thing, and there just so happens to be a torch here. Sweet. So, let's say we head down for that blue torch, and you may be able to see it glowing just off in the distance, just pretty much right in front of Link's hood, in between, like, his head and the, oh god, what is this thing that we have in our hand? Hold on, I know what it is. I know what it's called. The paraglider, thank you. Yeah, it's right there, it's glowing, and now, I think, well, no, I actually did show it off in the last episode, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's been a little bit since I recorded the last episode. It's been like maybe 2 days or something. That's usually how it goes. And I didn't have a torch though. I just had a Boko club. So actually, how far did we get with this? And I'm actually gonna want to bring this torch out. I don't think we actually made it very far. Now that I think about it, we didn't even light this torch. Are you kidding me? Really? It's raining. Great. Is it okay? It's not raining anymore. Sweet. I was like, is it gonna keep raining? And we may want to be fairly quick about this because if you look down at your weather, it's gonna start raining any minute now. But the one problem is we can't actually sprint with this because the minute you start running, Link will actually put away his sword and shield or whatever he has equipped. So he can now sprint. I don't know why I tried to light that. It's already lit. So we're going to want to try to be a little bit quick about this. And well, we actually got all the way down here. I could have just glided all the way here and I could have cut off some time. So anyway, yeah, all we need to do is just go by and light all these torches on our way. So in case we do get stuck in the rain, you can just go back to the last torch that you lit. And don't worry about the flames on those like torches that are standing around going out because they are kind of covered by these little roofs, so you don't actually have to worry about that at all. So in case you ever get stuck in the rain, you can just kind of stop and wait by that flame or that torch that's kind of sticking up out of the ground, and then we'll be able to continue once the rain goes away. But I'm hoping that I can make it up here before the rain actually stops. We just have to be a little bit quicker. And I wanted to do this in the last episode before we finished it off, but I couldn't find a torch, obviously, as you guys remember, so we just came up here, ended off the video, and now I'm doing it here in this episode. I thought about doing it before the episode, but I wanted to show it off so like anyone who is playing along wouldn't be so confused. And actually, I think we may just be able to make it, at least if we can make it up to that torch, we'll be super close. So, come on. I believe, what does this sign say, actually? I believe it just probably talks about the tech lab. So, yeah, it's not too far of a walk. It's actually fairly short, but the only problem is you can't actually sprint or anything. So, I mean, it can be kind of tedious. And there's another area like this in the game somewhere else where we're going to have to worry about a blue flame. But other than those two moments, the blue flames aren't really that big of a deal. And it looks like we just made it before the rain got here. And so let's light this furnace. And there we go. Ancient Tech Lab is now set as a travel gate. Alright, sweet. So we can now travel here whenever we need to. So now let's head back inside and talk to Purah. Hey, you. Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. Yeah, my sweet little guidance stone. Sure, I make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on. No time to be shy about it. Snap? That was pretty weak, but that's okay. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Camera, hardware compendium, and album missing files confirmed. Starting repair. And we now have the picture room, which means all of our rooms are now filled out. A room has been added. Repair complete. And it's done. So, is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So, I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. And don't forget to let me see it. Okay, sure thing. So we'll take the camera, and let's zoom in real quick, get a nice photo here. Zoom in just a little bit, and take the picture. And now let's show it to her. So to do that, we're gonna need to actually go press the minus button to get to your map, then go over to your album, and then we're gonna want to actually, I believe we want to target on and then do it, maybe. No, I don't want to delete it. Actually, let's just snap. How's the picture taking going? Did you get a huge picture of me with the camera? I took one. Actually, should we just talk to her? Can't wait to see it. Let me see. Let me see. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Well, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. They're just pretty girls in these images. Yes, there are also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all those places which these pictures were taken. Alright, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope, it just means these pictures could be the missing pieces to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them to either me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if it weren't enough, if you bring us some ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. So there's a guy named Robbie at some other tech lab. That's not too much to worry about right now. We don't really have to worry about that. But we do want to head back to Kakariko Village. So let's just go ahead and head over there, and it's going to open up a side quest for us as well. And man, those loading screens do take quite a while indeed. But anyway, now that we're here, we can now go talk to Impa. So let's just glide on down. Let's go talk to her. Yeah, so this game, you can make quick work of like being at different areas because of your warp functionality. Huh. I heard Pyrrha was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. And Lock Mementos is complete. Now then, let me see. Oh, this is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you try going to at least one of those locations. There's something I wish to give you. Alrighty, so that's going to give us a new main quest area, Captured Memories. Now, two things that I want to mention. First thing is that you are going to want to make sure that you actually get all 13 memories. And instead of traveling here, because we're wanting to head somewhere here, because obviously if you looked at that first picture here, hold on, right here, you can obviously tell it's right in front of Hyrule Castle. So Hyrule Castle on our map is somewhere right in here. So we're going to want to head about here, but there's a tower that I want to get over here, and so instead of heading here, I actually want to head right here to Cronus's trial. I always have trouble pronouncing that word, so Bear with me if I pronounce it multiple different ways. I'm trying to like actually figure it out. I've never actually thought about how to pronounce it exactly. But anyway, two things that I want to mention. First things first, and sorry about the loud noise just then. I hit my desk. I do want to, or the first thing I already mentioned was, if you want the complete ending of the game, like the full ending, or yeah, the full ending of the game, you're going to want to collect all of the memories. Some of them you get just naturally by going throughout the game. And also now that we're up here, I'm going to want to change to my warm doublet for just a moment. And there's a chest down there, but it's probably not too important to us now, considering what we've got. And there is a shrine in there, but I'm going to just leave it alone for the time being. I just want to make my way right over here, and it looks like it's about to rain. No, actually it's just cloudy and it's nighttime. We'll avoid these guys as well. There's no point in trying to take them on. We can just simply avoid them. But to get the full ending of the game, you're going to collect all the memories. Some of them are going to be captured just like normally as you're traveling throughout the game, as part of like the actual quest to do what we need to do after collecting the memories. But then even after that, some of them, or the rest of them, will be collected using these images. And luckily I know where most of these are, and I want to collect them in order of which they're taken. So like this one first, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. But also I want, this one probably won't come till probably right at the very end, just because it's in Hyrule Castle, and we probably won't be going there just yet. So not all these will probably be gotten in the exact order, or I'll try to get them all in order except for this one here. So with that being said, let's head on to the first picture. And now some of you may be asking why I decided to head all the way over here. Well, if you look right in front of us, there's a stable right there. And most people wouldn't come across this stable till later, but I kind of want to discover it now. And there's a shrine with it, and I want to go ahead and get that out of the way. And it should be a part of, yeah, this area here. And the only reason I'm be getting these two, and ooh, he's coming after me, we can just kind of avoid him for the moment. And there should be a shrine around here somewhere. And this is the outskirt stable. Now the only problem is there's a shrine, and I've got to find it. It might actually be right over here. Maybe it's up the hill. I don't exactly remember the location of every single shrine, so do bear with me though. Yeah, there it is, right up there. So I can't actually remember what this one entails, but I remember it being fairly difficult. It's not like a battle shrine, unlike some of the shrines around here in Hyrule. Some of them all they are is just like you go in and you fight like a little small guardian, and there's the guardian scouts, and there's actually 4 different levels of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're fairly tough to take out, especially like the level 3 and 4s. At least right now, they would be extremely difficult to take out, and we want to just avoid them at all cost. But this one is different, and this is the Passing of Gates trial. And actually, now that I think about it, I do remember this shrine slightly. I think we actually want to. Okay, actually, no, we don't want to go over there. That would be bad, actually. That would be almost certain death for us. Actually, I think we want to put a bomb in here. I believe is what we want to do. So, actually, let's just go over here and throw it in. Alright, and now we're going to want to take this out and shoot that. I actually want that arrow back. Now the bomb's over there. Actually open this up, and this is now here. And we can take this inside, and yeah, actually we can't do anything with that yet. Yeah, actually we want to take this over here. And uh-oh, that's probably not good. Alright, give me the arrow back, please. Thank you. This is back over here, and the platform's been opened up. We can now throw this in there. and then repeat the process one more time. I'm going to keep reusing this one arrow. It's kind of sad, actually. And that ball should fall in to the area there, and indeed it did. And the platform is now opening up and down over and over again. So let's swap this back one more time. Where's that arrow? Kind of gone over here somewhere, unless it just disappeared finally. It may have. Oh, no, it's in the thing, actually, which, that kind of stinks, actually. Or maybe we didn't need to do that. Hit it with my torch. I just realized how this whole thing kind of moves. Okay, can we get in there yet without a chest? So there's gotta be a way we can... Ooh, actually, can we walk around here now? Oh, we can. Sweet. I didn't even notice that. Alright, this should be the small key that we're looking for. Only problem is we don't actually have another arrow, and we can't reach that target it there. So I guess we could throw a weapon at it. Don't really want to throw the torch or the farming hoe. Actually, we can throw the boomerang because it should come back. And instead it just kind of bounced off the wall, but that's okay. Boomerang was kind of weak anyway, so guess there's no need to worry about it, I guess. Anyway, let's open the door and do this again. And thankfully we can just continue to reuse our arrow now. And now we can use this platform to make our way up. Oh, actually, if we just stop here, we can first things first get... there's our boomerang, it's sitting down there. But I actually want this chest first. Alright, open this up, and inside is the Feathered Edge Sword. Cerrito Warriors use it. It's only does 15 damage, so it's even less. It's a little more than our Soldier's Broadsword, but still not enough. Actually, oh no, our arrow fell all the way down there. Actually, what do I want to do here? Got out the chest, so I just gotta figure out a way to get in there. Oh, I think I've got it. We will lose our one final arrow in the process, but shouldn't be a big deal. Gonna need this. And we'll need to actually attack this thing here again. So just jump and swing. And it's kind of weird how that whole wall just kind of rotates. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I actually want to come right over here, I believe. And then let's think about this for a moment. I guess we could come down here. Well, yeah, I guess this would probably work. Oh, can't take any more melee weapons. Guess we can just get rid of the spear. Actually, no, we probably want that. Boomerang's not very useful. Actually, let's do this. Okay, that didn't work. Wow, that almost took us out. Bring this mag down. I know I'm taking like absolutely forever to do this. I swear the arrow just fell like right here. Okay, now we've really lost it. Actually, I wanna... Yeah, I don't know why I did that now that I think about it, because that was kind of a waste. And I ran out of stamina, and I'm being stupid. Alright guys, I'll eventually learn how to play the game properly, I guess. But right now, that's obviously not gonna happen. I don't know why I even brought that down. I could have just came over. Sometimes, I don't know, I think, like, something's gonna help, but in reality, it's not gonna help at all. Place a bomb there, then get down here. Are you kidding me? That did nothing. Alright, okay. I didn't need to know that, but cool. Alright, so let's do this again, because I can't seem to do it right. Oh, I was like, how did that get over there? And I realized it probably just got thrown when this whole thing came back down. And this should activate this thing, right? There we go. And now we can make our way over to the other side and complete the shrine. And that took way too long. A lot longer than it should have. Luckily, we just have this. We can grab Epona, or not Epona. What am I talking about? We can grab Frank from the stable. There we go. And then there's one more shrine and a tower that we can collect. And then we'll be on our way. So, yeah, I kind of got to this shrine a lot earlier than I would have thought I would have gotten to it. It's just that, like, you know, like, I think I said this in the last episode, but, like, video plans, like, change, like, as you're going through, like, the game. So, like, I just decided last minute that, hey, I can go to this shrine, grab my horse from the stable, and then we can ride over to that tower in, like, record time. The only thing is, now we're already 28 minutes into the episode, though we shouldn't be very long still. Alrighty, now that we're here, let's just talk to this guy here, and we'll get our horse. And I want to take one out for a ride. Let's get Frank. I want Frank, yes please. And they're going to get him for us, and they tell us to sit tight, just like this, and as you can see by the shadow at the bottom of the screen, he's here. And there you go. Thank you for choosing us for all your horsey needs. If you ever get separated from your horse, just whistle and it will come running. But if your horse isn't magic, it can't hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. I actually think I've read that once before, and I don't want to talk to you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, okay. Just leave me alone, please. Alrighty, so we can actually just follow this path here in front of the Great Plateau. And this area will be of somewhat importance later on. And it was 6 hearts. I think once we get this last shrine, we may actually decide to get another stamina bar before we head to the next area. Because we'll have to head back to Kakariko, of course. Like Impa said, once we get one of those memories. So we actually may be able to get 2 memories in this episode. Though it would be... Actually, that may be kind of useful to kind of keep us from stopping on our way to another area that we'll be heading as we make our way across, like, Central Hyrule as well while we're doing that. And I hate that our horse only has 2 spurs of, like, speed. It's kind of annoying because, I mean, he runs out so quickly and it's like, okay, what do you do? Yeah, you can actually hit animals and they will drop, like, their meat and stuff, but I'm not really worried about that. And there's some horses up there ahead, but we're not too worried about those guys. They're all, like, full-breeded horses, and we can't really do much to those guys yet. And there's a cool coliseum up there, but by all means, do not go there. It's far too dangerous to even be up there because of, like, certain enemies that we haven't quite met yet, but we will be meeting one probably later on, and they are far too difficult to take on in our current state. Like, they would pretty much hit us with one shot. They're almost kind of like they're very similar to Guardians, actually, except they're not Guardians. Okay, there was actually no parallel at all. to like these guys, but you guys get the point. Anyway, there's our next shrine, so let's just head over and complete it. It shouldn't take us too long. I don't remember this being an incredibly long shrine. Then again, I may be wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, I believe this one is probably one of the longest shrines. Just because, I mean, not because it's hard, but like you're using almost all your runes. And it's just quite tedious. Like it takes a minute. So this video may very well go to like 45 minutes or so. Which yeah, this one's the one I was thinking of. This is the Trial of Power. So first things first, there's no chest in this area. What we want to do is we want to pull this up here with our magnesis. Hello. Grab this and go all the way up to the top with this thing. I mean, I guess it can swing. It's not really a big deal, and this thing will slide it down. And then that will open the door for us. Now you have to be careful, just like run by. And then once you get past these guys, this one you're going to have to use bases. And then they're all going to roll out just like that. And eventually they'll all make it to the hole. At least they should. I hope so. Or they'll all just get stuck. And oh, hi friends. I did not expect to see you guys here. Yeah, so these are Guardian Scout ones, of course. And wow, he did a crap ton of damage. I didn't realize these guys did so much. And I want all your swords because they're really strong. So we can actually just get rid of this and grab another Guardian sword. Because right now these are probably the strongest weapons we can get at the moment. And might as well get rid of the spear. Just cut that down while we're at it. And then we'll catch this on fire and well, let's open up this, and it's gonna roll towards that door. And whoa, and it's a duality. Okay, so those are like one of the strongest weapons in the entire game. We actually probably can just drop one of these and grab this. This thing does insane damage. It's a two-handed sword, but like the thing does 50 damage. Like it's insane for like a long blade. And this is an ancient gear, and these guys will drop, the little scouts will drop small bits of like guardian parts, but if you kill an actual guardian, they will drop loads of ancient gears and things. And another knight's broadsword, actually that's even better than what we've got. So let's go ahead and get rid of, I guess we can drop another guardian sword and then pick this up. And actually, that's what I want to be using from now on, just because it's a little bit stronger. Anyway, what was I saying? I believe I was talking about, actually, I don't even remember now. Yeah, there's more Guardian Scouts. Oh, and I was talking about Guardians. They will drop. I did not expect him to, like, actually hit me just then. Both of these guys have spears. And, you weren't supposed to hit me either. The spears aren't very strong. Yeah, they only do, like, 10 damage. They're not very good, so I wouldn't bother taking them with you. Anyway, the end of the shrine is right through that door, but we can't actually bust it down yet, so we're going to need to continue to make our way through here. And some of these barrels will contain things, but you don't need to worry about it. And we can actually use stasis and then do this. And actually, there's another kind of apparatus puzzle in here, even though, like, there is no apparatus like in the name. So if you hit this thing too hard, you just use this thing like a hammer over here. As you can see me moving it around, this ball, and you put this ball here, and if you hit it too hard, and wow, this is a lot more tricky than it seems. And it's come on. Oh wow, it just like stopped at the top. Maybe let it like sit for a moment and then just go. And that should do it. It's going to barrel on through, and we can continue on with the rest of the dungeon, or not the dungeon, really the shrine. That's what I should be calling them. And ooh, an ancient core. Those are actually super rare. Now, you may not want to touch this ball, especially if it's like rolling this way, because it will do damage, and it's not good if you decide to touch it and then like the shrine kills you because you touched a boulder. And we'll go and finish off the rest of our steak and get our health back. Nothing I think we'll need it, but it'll be kind of important. So, actually, I want to... Ooh, we don't have another arrow. That's right. Looks like we're just going to use our last flame arrow then. And so, we kind of want to time this just right to, yeah, that's kind of hard to do. You kind of have to time it right with their stasis ability, and you have to time the ramp right over there. So waiting for our stasis to charge back up, and we'll try this again. Why is this so difficult? I don't actually understand. I've never had this much trouble with this part of the shrine. I mean, I've even gone through it a couple times. And I don't know if I played the game more than enough times to like, be able to do it. And there we go, finally. That took way too long. It was much longer than it needed to be. Anyway, we got some boulders over here, so we'll blow that up. And there's another chest back here, and I believe it just contains like another sword, maybe? Or no, a silver ruby, 100 rubies. Wow, that's actually really good. And I want to grab my sledgehammer and then just have Link spin and sure I'll run out of stamina, but that's fine. It's gonna bust right through there, and this shrine is pretty much complete. You actually have to go up to finish the shrine, but other than that, we are done. Now all we'll do is hit this, and we'll actually float our way to the top. But before we finish it off, I actually want to come back here and open up this chest. And well, inside of this chest is, ooh, a diamond. Wow, that's actually really good. Diamonds are one of the best things that you can collect in the game. They sell for a bunch of money, and they're also used in other things as well. And how did I hit that is what I don't know. I've never done that before. Anyway, now we can finish off the shrine, and of course I'm just gonna skip this cutscene because it's kind of worthless. She's just gonna give us the spirit orb, and then we'll be on our way. It's the same as always. And thank you for the spirit orb. That now makes 4, and we can get another heart container or stamina vessel. But I believe this time we'll actually go for the stamina vessel. And once we get out of here, as you could tell, there was the tower right there in front of us, and we are going to want to take that on. But we do want to be extra careful when coming through there because there are guardians around there, and oh no, this is actually really bad. So during thunderstorms, you'll see your back start to light up. It should happen. Yeah, you see like that. So now if we go in our inventory, everything that's like flashing like that means it's magnetic and it will catch a current. So you always want to make sure you have something like non-metallic on you. Luckily for our shields, they're all okay. Same thing with our bows. All those are fine. They're all made of pretty much wood. And ooh, I see you over there. Yeah, you stay way over there, and yeah, there's some lightning right over there hitting the ground. I believe it actually made a spot there, yeah. So every now and then you will get thunderstorms in this game, and oh my gosh, these things are insane. These thunderstorms are absolutely like insane, because like the lightning will hit like all around you, and like there's like nothing you can do about it. And yeah, I can see that guardian off in the distance. He's already kind of locking on, but that's the guy we want to worry about right over there, because he's the one that's really going to notice us, and if he does, we're pretty much screwed. So we pretty much want to just hop down here, and once we do that, we're pretty much in the clear. So let's actually run over here. I don't think This is the central tower, by the way. You know, normally when you're climbing in this game, the rain will affect your climbing ability. Like Link will start to slip and fall. So anytime you want to climb up something big, either make sure you have enough stamina. And ooh, you gotta be very careful there. Yeah, you gotta have to be kind of quick. Ooh, yeah. Especially if you fail like that, just hop back down. Try again. Yeah, this may take me a minute because the jumping angles are kind of skewed. Oh my gosh. I just got caught on fire. And I realized we don't have our Hylian tunic on, so let's change that. And how do I keep messing up that jump is my question. I swear I think I'm just rushing it. Wow, that was way too close. Let's never get that close again. Maybe if we try to go to the other side and oops. Oh, now this guy's noticing us. Alright, now we can't be seen by either of them, but they both know that I'm here pretty much. So that's probably the most terrifying part, is that like one wrong move and like I'm pretty much dead. So I think we should be okay here. Okay, not quite. Wow, that was incredibly close. Promise you, we don't jump just then, and we're screwed. And same thing there. We don't climb up here, we're screwed. Yeah, that guy's not actually locked onto us if we climb. So wait for him to look away, and then we just have to like go. Wow, that was close, and it also took a heart off. And I think we're in the clear now. I don't think I can look up this high. And we appear to be good. So, yeah, if you want to, you can use your brand new Edge of Duality to go take those guys out. But like me, I don't have any arrows, so I definitely would not advise against. I would advise against it if you don't have arrows, because you can't stun them. And to stun them, all you have to do is shoot them in the eye. Shuka Tower activated. Yeah, I don't want to take away from this cutscene too much, but like I was saying, if you don't have arrows, don't even go close to those guys. Not right now, because unless you think you can parry their attacks, don't even try it. Scanning area. But yeah, so unless you have arrows and you can shoot those guys in their little eye beam kind of thing to stun them, don't even think about going close. It's probably not a good idea. But with that, we can finally see where we're going, and we have the map extracted. Alright, sweet. So let's actually go to our map, and this is actually, we want to head right here. This is where the first memory is. And it's pretty much directly in front of us. But while we head over there, we do want to make sure we are extra careful. One, these guardians will lock onto us in the sky and they'll start firing at us, but you don't have to worry about that too much because their beams are probably gonna miss. Yeah, they should. Now once they start locking on like that, that's when it's a problem. And it's also another problem when like, because there are guardians roaming around here in like the central part of Hyrule. And it seems like Frank can hear us. Alright, so we'll just go on without him, though we do want to be careful when doing that, especially around here, because if the guardians are close by, or any enemies for that matter, they will come after us. So do be careful when using your whistling to try to call your horses and things like that, or because you could get the attention of some unwanted friends, I guess you could say. Anyway, it's not actually through these trees. You actually have to go through here and then across to some other pair of trees just up ahead to get what we need. And we don't really, at this point in the game, don't really know just exactly how big Hyrule is. Like, right now, like, we've traveled, like, quite a bit, and we have a good bit of the map extracted already, but, like, we don't really know just how big Hyrule is. Like, the map here is indeed very huge. Like, I mean, it's massive. Like, we've only got, like, barely any of the map filled out, and we've got, like, a lot of travel time, like, under our belt already, so do keep that in mind. Like, this place is quite big. Luckily, I've played the game enough that, I do know my way around quite a bit. Now, in here, do be careful. There is a walking guardian right over there, and those guys are much more dangerous than the regular guardians, and there's actually two nearby, and they can spot you through the trees. And now that we're here, if you ever see a glowing spot like this, that means there's a memory there. So let's go ahead and recall our memory, and we will be getting just the one memory for this episode, considering we are kind of running out of time.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past.
Gee, this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed knight with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
And alrighty, so now that we've gotten one memory, we can now simply go back to our map. And I'm losing track of the menus. And we can head back to Kakariko and talk to Impa and see what she wanted to give us. And that cutscene did kind of give us a lot more questions than answers when it comes to kind of the backstory of this game, or exactly what happened 100 years ago. We got our first look at the champions, all four of them, and we do kind of already know the names of each, or at least I believe we do. At least we've learned them. I believe Impa told us the names, but we don't know who is who. So also, unless you've played another Zelda game before and you know what each race looks like I believe she mentioned like Daruk of the Gorons, and maybe Rivali of the Rito. Unless you've played in the game before and know what these races look like, you probably won't know who is who. So anyway, let's talk to Impa. Now that you've seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now before I forget. And this is the champion's tunic. And this is something of yours that I've been keeping safe by request of the princess. The clothing was specifically made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. And alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on now. And actually, what am I doing? I cannot navigate a menu to save my life. Let's just equip that, and we'll go ahead and sort through our menu here. And I don't want Frank to hear. So yeah, that kind of ruined our Hylian gear thing that we had going on here. But and actually, before we end off, let's go ahead and talk to the goddess Hylia and get a stamina vessel, and so she will grant the power that we seek. So that's what a stamina vessel looks like, by the way, because I don't believe we've seen that yet. And our stamina gauge has now been increased. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Alright, sure thing. And yeah, so that game that cutscene left us with more questions than answers. We met the champions, but also I wonder why Zelda thinks of us as like a living embodiment of her failures. That's kind of strange. But I think we've run out of time, so that's going to do it all for this episode here. If you like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated, as it helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.